To get ahead of most people, you just have to show up. That's it, because most people can't show up every day. Most people can't show up 30 days in a row without excuses, without garbage lies, without cope. Just show up. If you can do that, you're going to beat 80%. From there, you go outwork the other 20%, but you'll be 80% just showing up. This is an easy concept to understand when it comes to your physical body. You have the physical body you want. Because if you wanted to be bigger, you'd train harder. I've never seen anybody train in the gym every single day as hard as possible, eat right, and not get bigger. We're humans. It's like gravity. It has to happen. So why aren't you bigger? Because you don't train the gym, you don't eat right. Why? Because you don't want it enough. That's it. You have the body that you want. You may sit and go, I'd like another body. Like and want are different things. If you really wanted it, you go get it. And you have the life you want. And you have the friends you want. You have the alliances you want. The gym is a scam if you don't lift the weights. You'll never get bigger. You paid for your gym membership and you went to the gym every day, but you never got bigger. You never got in shape. Did they scam you? Or did you not lift the weights? You could find a billionaire who's prepared to teach you how to make enough money to save your bloodline from eternal serfdom. But if you don't do the work which is required of you, you're going to end up calling it a scam. Love is a scam unless you put in enough work into yourself so that she instinctively respects you. So she admires you, so she is attracted to you, so that you keep the flame of your mutual bond burning bright. Unless you put work into the love, you're going to break up and you're going to say, love isn't real, love is a scam. Everything is a scam if you do not try. Everything is a scam if you do not put in the work. Going to the gym, paying the membership, wearing the gym clothes and the sports shoes, and refusing to lift the weights will not change your life. Without work, nothing is real. There is no magic to life without work. I cannot think of anything on the planet which is good without you working for it. It is impossible to find anything which doesn't require work, which is good for you, which you are not going to end up calling a scam in the long run unless you try. And this is truly the difference between people who love life and those who don't. Everybody I know who loves life tries hard every single day. They work hard every single day. They suffer. They struggle. And they love their life. The people who sit around, they don't try very hard, they seem to be depressed. You would argue that that's quite counterintuitive. You would say the people who try hard and struggle and suffer, they're the ones who should hate their life, no? But it turns out those are the ones who love life. Because the work you put in prevents anything from being a scam. It actually makes life beautiful. All of the work you put into anything makes it beautiful. You put work into a statue, it's a beautiful statue when it's completed. Tennis. If you walk on the court, you hit the ball a few times, you miss, you don't really try, it's a scam, it's not very fun. If you start trying your very best, you become mid-tier tennis player in your country. Not even world level. You get 200,000 followers and some hot chicks. You get to travel around the world going to tournaments. Tennis is no longer a scam. What is the difference? The game is the same. The court you played on is the same. The ball, the racket, and the human being are the same. The only difference is the amount of effort you put in. Work stops things being a scam. Work makes things worth doing. So when you tell me that you lack motivation, what you're really saying is that you lack a life. Because if you cannot work hard towards things, you don't have anything. And you never will. We're all trying to shape our version of reality. Like, if something bad happens to you, you should sit there and go, okay, this was deliberate. This is not a freak accident. I'm not an unfortunate, unlucky person. I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself. This situation was deliberately given to me because it wants me to level up and prove I can get through it, because this is my big opportunity to earn some karma from the universe so that I can become the man I'm supposed to be and help others and finally get the life worth living. This is my chance. This isn't a bad thing. This is my chance.
Yeah.
Thank God this happened. Now I get a shot. Before this, my life was just basic and normal and I wasn't doing anything. But now I get a shot at something. It's a reframe. But people don't think that way. They go, oh, what did I say earlier about hoping people have mercy on them? This happened to me.
No, not.
Oh, no, you can't operate that way. And you can't have mercy on yourself. I've never, for a second, despite all that I've been through, looked in the mirror and felt sorry for myself. I still did it. It's unfair. I don't like it. It shouldn't happen, but I did it. So I'm not going to sit there and go, poor me.
It's what it is. Is there anything you regret?
I don't operate from a frame of regret, because I think if you operate from a frame of regret, then you're praying for time travel.
Take 10 minutes.
Go look in the mirror. Stare at yourself in the eyes. Ask yourself, am I a fucking loser? Because if you are, you can keep wasting your time watching motivational crap, trying to convince yourself to do a little bit of work, or you can decide you're a winner. Because if you're a real winner, you don't give a shit how you feel. Work needs to be done, so you get your ass up and do it. Who isn't rich? I don't believe there's anyone on this planet who truly tries their hardest, stays on time, works relentlessly, has a mentor, and does everything they can who isn't rich. If you're broke, it's because you're missing one of those key elements. You can fool yourself, pretend you're doing everything, but if you're truly honest with yourself, are you is real? Yeah. But I don't buy the idea that it's some disease that just takes over your brain. Feeling depressed means something is depressing you, and it's your responsibility to fix it. The world doesn't just throw depression at you out of nowhere. If you believe in the idea of depression, you'll diagnose yourself, and before you know it, you're stuck in this mental trap. I don't buy into it, and I'm not gonna let it control me. When shit hits the fan, you can either lay there or you can get your ass up and keep pushing forward. It doesn't matter how fucked up life gets, whether you're depressed because your girl left or because you're struggling with something else. The answer remains the same. Stop whining, get the fuck up, go to the gym, run your business, keep grinding. Life is a game, and the rules don't change no matter what position you're in. You wanna whine about it? Keep whining. I don't care why you're depressed. What I care about is that this world is competitive as hell, especially for men. Most guys are just walking through life with no clue how competitive it is. Every inch you want, someone else wants. Every girl you want, someone else is after. There are people like me out here who will destroy you while you're out there just floundering through life, complaining about how unfair it is. The reality is, you don't have time to be depressed. The world is too competitive. If you want what I have, if you want the money, the girl, the status, I'm gonna get it, and you're gonna get left behind. And that's just how it is. The universe gives to those who truly want it. If you want $500,000 a year, it's yours. But are you willing to sacrifice everything for it? The stress, the headaches, the sacrifices. Are you mentally strong enough to deal with it? Because that's what it takes. Your ability to handle stress is the biggest factor in your success. The more problems you can solve, the more money you'll make. You want the easy route? Fine. Be a broke loser with no stress. But if you want more, you'll have to choose how much stress you're willing to absorb and go all in. And don't be arrogant about it. I sit here as a billionaire offering to teach you how to make money online, and people are so full of themselves that they think they know better. They sit there, broke as shit, refusing to accept help from someone who's already made it. If you really think you know it all, why are you still broke? If I wanted to learn how to box, I wouldn't walk into a gym, find a pro, and then question if they know what they're doing. People have this same arrogance with money. If you're struggling, it's not because you're stupid, it's because you're too arrogant to learn from someone who's been where you are. You owe it to your ancestors to be successful. They didn't survive wars, plagues, and a life of misery just for you to sit around and whine about being sad. If you truly love your family and respect your bloodline, then you have a duty to be successful. 200 years ago, your ancestors fought to survive just so you could exist. You owe it to them to do better. Stop sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. Get to work. In this world, as a man, you start off as nothing. You have to build yourself from the ground up. Women, especially attractive ones, have value the moment they're born. But for men, if you're not important, no one gives a shit. It's up to you to create your own value. And that's terrifying for some, but it's also the best opportunity you'll ever have. You get to choose what you want to be, whether it's a businessman, a champion, a musician, whatever. You have the power to decide, and if you actually go after it, you can make it happen. So what do you want to be? Do you want to be a musician living in Bali, smoking weed and chasing women? Or do you want to be the guy stepping out in the Lambo, everyone wondering who the hell you are because you've built yourself up to that point? You can choose your character in this game of life, but if you don't try, you'll never be anything. And that's on you. All right, let me tell you something you probably don't want to hear. You can't just sit there and dream about being the person you want to be. You can't just say, I want this, and expect it to fall into your lap. The world doesn't owe you shit. You have to make it happen. If you think you're just going to wake up one day with everything you've ever wanted handed to you, you're living in a fantasy. The reality is you're going to have to grind, sacrifice, and claw your way to the top. Every step you take should be a deliberate one. Every decision you make should be a calculated move toward that ultimate goal. And if you're not putting in that effort, if you're not showing up day after day with a laser focus on the prize, then you're wasting your time. The fact is, no one cares about your excuses. No one cares about your past. No one cares about your sob story. The people who win, they don't waste time talking about their problems. They don't give a damn about how hard it's been. They don't sit around whining, waiting for someone to give them a handout. They put their heads down, they work, and they get shit done. And that's what you need to do.
You need to stop playing the victim. You need to stop telling yourself that life isn't fair, because guess what? Life doesn't give a damn about fairness. It only cares about results. So stop sitting there waiting for the right moment. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect time to start. The right time is now. And if you're not moving now, you're falling behind. I'm serious. While you're sitting around thinking about your problems, someone else is out there working. Someone else is out there building their empire, and they don't give a shit about your problems. They don't care about the pain you're feeling. They're too busy making moves. And when you realize that, when you wake up and realize you've been wasting time, you'll regret it. You regret every moment you spent whining, every second you spent telling yourself that it's too hard or that you're not good enough. You'll look back and wish you had just pushed through. And the sad part, it'll be too late. You'll be stuck in the same position watching the people who chose to put in the work pass you by. So I'm telling you right now, it's time to stop being weak. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's time to start building. Build your business, build your body, build your mind. Become the kind of man that everyone looks up to, the kind of man that women want, the kind of man that people respect. Because guess what? It's not going to happen by accident. You have to make it happen. You have to go out there and take it. No one's going to give it to you. You have to earn it. And here's the thing. The universe doesn't give a damn if you've had a tough life. The universe doesn't care if you've been betrayed, if you've lost everything, if you've been hurt. It doesn't care. All the universe cares about is what you do next. What's your next move? What's your next action? Are you going to sit there feeling sorry for yourself, or are you going to get up and make shit happen? Because the reality is, there's no one coming to save you. There's no magical fairy tale ending. There's no one out there who's going to rescue you from your problems. You have to do that yourself. And the first step is realizing that you have everything you need to succeed already inside you. You just have to unlock it. You have to tap into that beast mentality, that relentless drive that will propel you forward no matter how hard it gets. Think about it. How many times have you started something and then quit halfway through because it got tough? How many times have you backed out of a challenge because you didn't feel like it was worth the effort? If you've done that, it's time to stop. It's time to break that cycle. It's time to step up and do what it takes, no matter how tough it gets. The hard times are the times that define you. They're the times that will separate you from the pack. They're the moments that will make you stronger, better, and more capable. You want success? You have to earn it. You have to put in the hours. You have to sacrifice your comfort. You have to give up your nights out, your lazy weekends, your self-pity. You have to get rid of the distractions. You have to focus. Police. And I'm not talking about just putting in a little bit of work here and there. I'm talking about all-in dedication. I'm talking about waking up early and going to bed late. I'm talking about sacrificing everything you think you enjoy in order to build the life you want. Because at the end of the day, everything is a choice. Every single moment is a choice. You can either sit there, stuck in the same place, doing the same shit, or you can make the decision to push yourself. You can decide to be better. You can decide to put in the work day after day until you're exactly where you want to be. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I'm not good enough yet. But I don't have the skills, but I don't have the resources. Let me tell you something. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to have everything in place. You just need to start. The best way to learn is by doing. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be relentless. You need to keep going, even when you don't have all the answers. You need to be willing to fail, to stumble, to make mistakes, because those mistakes will teach you more than success ever could. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Stop waiting for the right time. There is no right time. The right time is now. And if you're not acting now, you're already losing. The people who succeed don't wait for the perfect moment. They make the moment perfect by acting. They take risks, they fail, they learn, they adapt, and eventually they succeed. You want to get rich, you want to be successful, you want to live a life of freedom and luxury, then stop dreaming about it and start working for it. Stop pretending that you can just think about it and make it happen. Start taking action, start making sacrifices, start doing whatever it takes to get to where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, there's no one else who's going to do it for you. There's no one else who's going to care as much about your dreams as you. And here's the thing, if you don't do it, someone else will. Someone else will take the opportunities you've let slip through your fingers. Someone else will take the business, the woman, the status, and you'll be left wondering why it didn't happen for you. So right now, I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm going to tell you to take action today. Don't wait, don't put it off, don't think you have time. The time is now. Get off your ass and get to work. Stop making excuses, stop whining, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get to work and make something of yourself. The world is waiting for you to step up, to take what's yours. It's time to stop being a spectator. It's time to get in the game. And if you want it, if you want success, if you want everything this world has to offer, then go out and take it. It's yours for the taking, but only if you're willing to do the work. This isn't about motivation. It's not about inspiration. It's about action. Are you ready to act? Or are you gonna sit there and let another day pass you by? Your future is in your hands, and it's time to decide what you're gonna do with it. So get moving, make it happen. There's no time to waste. You can keep sitting there wishing and waiting, or you can get up and start doing something. There's no shortcut to success. No secret that'll magically make everything fall into place. It's all about the work you put in. Every day you procrastinate, every day you waste, you're not just losing time, you're losing ground. There are people out there grinding while you're on the sidelines. Do you really want to let them take what's yours? Or do you want to take the leap and do what needs to be done? This world doesn't care if you're comfortable. It doesn't care if you're tired or burnt out. It only cares about results. It only cares about who's doing the work, who's pushing when others stop.
And that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? You either act or you don't. You either get your hands dirty or you sit back and let life pass you by. The people you admire, the ones with the money, the power, the status, what do you think they did to get there? They didn't wait for the stars to align. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They just took action. And they did it every single day. It's easy to say you want something, but the real question is, how bad do you want it? How far are you willing to push? How much are you willing to sacrifice? You see, the grind is never easy. No one tells you that in the motivational videos or the Instagram posts. They make it look like an overnight thing, like if you just say the right words, you'll attract success. But let me tell you something, success is a battle. It's a long, tough war that requires your mind, your body, and your soul to be all in. And if you're not prepared to give everything, then don't even bother. You have to commit to the process, not just the outcome. It's about becoming the kind of person who does the work when no one's watching. It's about putting in the effort even when you're tired, even when you feel like it's not paying off. Because the truth is, you're building something. Every single effort compounds. Every action moves you one step closer, but if you give up too soon, you'll never see the fruits of gonna hand you anything. No one's gonna knock on your door and say, hey, here's your dream job, here's your perfect life. You have to go out there and take it. But you gotta be willing to sacrifice. You gotta be willing to sacrifice the comfort, the ease, the things that seem fun in the moment, but hold you back in the long run. Late nights, early mornings, staying focused whenever else is distracted. Those are the things that pay off. It's not glamorous, but it's real. And real success isn't about looking good on social media. It's about living on your terms. It's about freedom. Freedom from the limitations that everyone else is stuck under. And that freedom, my friend, doesn't come from making excuses or waiting for the perfect circumstance. It comes from working hard, working consistently, and never letting anything stand in your way. So when things get tough, and they will, you've got to ask yourself, what are you made of? Are you going to let the pressure crush you, or are you going to use it to build something stronger? When the challenges come, when everything seems impossible, that's when you dig in. That's when you go deeper. You don't fold, you don't quit. Because the people who win aren't the ones who take the easy route. They're the ones who face every obstacle head on, who say, this isn't going to stop me. It's those people who eventually get what they want. And if you're not ready for that fight, then you might as well pack up now. There's a real hunger in the winners, a drive that doesn't let up. They don't make excuses, and they don't care about the reasons they can't do something. They just get it done. They take responsibility for their lives. They take responsibility for their actions, and they make it happen. There's no magic trick to success. There's no waiting for the right time. There's just you, right now, and the decisions you make. So you can keep waiting for the world to hand you a break, or you can create your own damn break. But that means you've got to be relentless. You've got to be willing to keep going when everyone else stops. Because when you push through the pain, when you keep grinding long after others have quit, that's when success starts to show up. Your mind is your greatest weapon. And if you let it talk you out of what you want, if you let it convince you that you're not capable, that you're not good enough, then you've already lost. But if you take control of your mind, if you stay focused on what you want, and you refuse to let anything distract you, that's when the real power kicks in. When you start listening to your doubts and start trusting your instincts, that's when you start creating your future. That's when the results start coming. But you've got to believe in yourself first. You've got to trust that the work you're putting in is worth it, that every day you push yourself harder is moving you one step closer to your goal. And I know it's hard. I know the days when you feel like you're not making progress. I know the frustration when it feels like everything is against you, but that's when you dig in the deepest. That's when you keep going, even when it feels like the end is nowhere in sight. It's like that old saying, when you're about to quit, you're usually closer than you think. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simply that the successful ones don't quit. They take one more step, push one more day, and break through the wall when everyone else gives up. And when you start doing that, when you start pushing past the pain and the fear, that's when you realize the world is waiting for you to take what's yours. So if you want to be successful, if you want to achieve everything you've dreamed of, it's time to make a choice. Are you going to sit back and wait for life to give you a break? Or are you going to go out there and take it? Are you going to be the one who complains and makes excuses, or the one who gets shit done, no matter how hard it gets? Because you can have everything you want, but it's going to take a level of commitment that most people aren't willing to give.
You have to be willing to bleed for it, to sacrifice for it, to fight for it every single day. If you're not prepared to give that level of effort, then you need to get out of the game. But if you are, if you're ready to stop making excuses, to stop waiting for the perfect moment, then it's time to get to work. It's time to stop talking about what you want and start doing the things that will make it happen. The game is on, and you've got everything you need to win. The only question is, are you ready to play? The choice is yours, and it starts right now. Take control, get to work, and start living the life you've always wanted. I can sense where this is going. You're either in or you're out. And if you're still sitting on the fence, still questioning whether this is the life you want, I need you to make a decision right now, right this second. Are you ready to step up, or are you just wasting time? Because there's no in between here. There's no waiting for the perfect moment. There's no waiting until you feel more confident or until your mood improves. It doesn't work like that. Every second you hesitate, you lose ground. Every time you let yourself off the hook, every time you push something off to tomorrow, someone else is out there doing the work, moving forward and taking what's yours. The world is unforgiving, and it doesn't care about your comfort. It doesn't care about how tired you are, how broken you feel. It doesn't care if you're hurting or if things didn't go the way you planned. It keeps moving. So you're not moving if you're not hustling and grinding every day. You're getting left behind. And if you don't want that, if you don't want to be just another average person who fades into the background, you have to make a commitment to something bigger than yourself. You can't just be going through the motions. You can't just show up and expect everything to work out for you. You have to be relentless. You have to push yourself beyond the point where others stop. When others are resting, you should be working. When others are complaining about their problems, you should be finding solutions. It's not about working harder for the sake of it. It's about being intentional. It's about making every action count. Every time you take a step, it needs to move you forward. Every minute of your day needs to be focused on moving closer to your goal. Time is the one thing we can't get back, and every time you waste it, it's gone forever. Think about that. Every time you scroll through social media, every time you put off what you know you should be doing, every time you give into your emotions and let them dictate your actions, you're losing. You're losing to everyone else who's grinding, who's making moves, who's putting in the work. And let me tell you, if you don't want to be left behind, if you don't want to be one of those people who regrets their life, who wonders what could have been, you've got to change right now. It's time to decide, are you going to be a spectator or are you going to get in the game? No one is going to make it happen for you. There's no magic pill, no quick fix. Success isn't handed to you. You have to go out there and take it. And it's not just about working for the sake of working. It's about finding your purpose, your true calling, and then pouring everything into it. Every ounce of energy, every spare minute of your day should be dedicated to making that vision a reality. You think successful people don't have struggles? You think the billionaires and the world-class performers didn't face obstacles? They did. The difference is they didn't let those obstacles stop them. They pushed through. They made their challenges their stepping stones, not their excuses. You want to know why you're not getting results? Because you're not treating your goals like your life depends on them. You're not fully committed. When you have a true vision of where you want to go, you do whatever it takes to get there. You wake up early. You sacrifice your weekends. You say no to distractions and you keep your eyes on the prize. When you truly want something, there's no half-assed effort. There's no I'll do it later. You take immediate action and you go all in. You stop making excuses and you start making progress. You're not going to change unless you change your mindset. It starts with how you think. If you wake up every day telling yourself that it's too hard, that you don't feel like it, that you'll do it tomorrow, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you wait for motivation to strike, you'll be waiting forever. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you going. Discipline is what pushes you through the tough days. It's what gets you up when you don't feel like it. This is the difference between the winners and the losers. The winners don't need motivation, they have discipline. And that discipline comes from a deeper sense of purpose. It comes from knowing what you want and refusing to stop until you have it. You need to ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? What are you willing to do that other people won't? Because that's what it takes. It's about doing the hard stuff, the uncomfortable stuff, the stuff no one else is willing to do, the sacrifices you make today. And here's something else you need to know. Failure is part of the process. You're going to fail over and over again, and that's okay. The difference between a winner and a loser is that a winner doesn't quit after a failure. A winner learns from it. A winner grows from it. A loser makes excuses and walks away. But not you. You're not a loser. You're here because you want more. You want to be great. You want to break through. So when you fail, and you will, you learn from it and you come back stronger. When life hits you hard, when the challenges seem insurmountable, when you feel like you're about to break,
That's when you have a choice. You can let the pain stop you, or you can let it fuel you. You can let the failures defeat you, or you can use them as stepping stones. This is your moment to prove who you are. And if you want to succeed, if you want the life that's waiting for you, then you need to rise above it all. You need to keep moving forward no matter what. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down. What matters is how many times you get back up. The pain, the struggle, the failures, they're all temporary. But success lasts. And that's what you're after, right? You want to build something that lasts, something that's yours, something that no one can take away from you. But to get there, you've got to keep going. You've got to show up every day, put in the work, and keep pushing through. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy routes, but there is a path to greatness, and it starts with your decision to step up and take action. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the right time. Start now. You don't need anyone's permission to succeed. You don't need anyone's approval. All you need is your own drive and determination. The world is yours for the taking. The only question is, are you ready to grab it? It's time to stop talking. It's time to stop dreaming. It's time to start doing. If you want to change your life, if you want to be successful, then it's up to you. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to rise up and take control of your destiny? The choice is yours, and the clock is ticking. If you're ready to make that leap, to commit to your success and finally start seeing the results you want, then now is the time to act. Stop wasting another day. Stop waiting for the perfect circumstances. Just start. Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Get in the game. Start doing the work. And keep going no matter how hard it gets. The results will come. But only if you show up and put in the work. Code, now take that first step. Every second that passes is one you'll never get back. It doesn't matter how much you wish things would change or how many times you tell yourself tomorrow will be better. The reality is simple. If you're not taking action today, you're not going to change anything. There's no magic moment when everything aligns perfectly. There's no one coming to hand you the life you want on a silver platter. If you're waiting for the stars to align, you're going to be waiting forever. Life doesn't work like that. You want the dream, you got to build it yourself. The key to success isn't about having it all figured out from the start. It's about having the guts to keep going, even when things get tough. No one has it easy. No one has the perfect path. We all face challenges, setbacks, and failures. But what separates those who make it from those who don't is the willingness to keep fighting while others are busy feeling sorry for themselves. Those who succeed are out there grinding, learning, adjusting, and getting better. You can't expect things to be handed to you. You can't keep sitting back and waiting for the perfect opportunity to come knocking. You've got to make your own opportunities. You've got to create your own success. Now let's be real here. It's easy to say you want to be successful. It's easy to talk about the money, the freedom, the lifestyle you dream of. But wanting something is not the same as doing something about it. It's not about just showing up and hoping for the best. You've got to be consistent. The grind is ugly. It's not glamorous. You won't see instant results, and there will be days when you'll want to quit. But here's the secret. Those are the days that matter the most. When everyone else is giving up, when it feels like the world is against you, that's when you need to push the hardest. That's where the winners separate from the losers. I don't care what your excuses are. I don't care what you're going through. If you're not out there doing everything you can every single day, then you're not serious about getting what you want. You're not serious about winning. And winning isn't just about money or status. It's about creating a life that is yours. One where you're in control. One where you decide what happens next. That's the real prize. So if you're reading this and thinking, I want it, but it's too hard, or I don't know where to start, let me tell you this. It's hard for everyone. No one gets to skip the struggle. But that's where growth happens. That's where strength is built. The biggest winners are the ones who can take the punches, get knocked down, and still get back up. Success doesn't come from avoiding pain or discomfort. It comes from pushing through it and coming out on the other side stronger. If you want the easy way out, you'll never get the rewards that come with real success. Here's a truth you need to understand. The world doesn't owe you anything. There are millions of people out there working just as hard, if not harder, than you. They're out there grinding, learning, failing, and doing whatever it takes to move forward. If you're not doing that, then you're already losing. You're not just sitting still, you're moving backwards. While you're sleeping in, procrastinating, or making excuses, someone else is out there taking your place, closing the deal, getting the girl, making the money. You're losing ground every single day
You don't push yourself. I'm not here to sugarcoat things or tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. The sooner you wake up to the reality of this world, the better. Life doesn't give a damn about your excuses. The only thing that matters is whether or not you put in the work. Work is everything. It doesn't matter how smart you are, how talented you think you are, or how many resources you think you need. If you aren't willing to show up and put in the work day after day, then all the talent in the world won't help you. There are plenty of talented people out there who never make it because they don't have the work ethic to back it up. It's the grinders, the hustlers, the people who are willing to sacrifice their comfort, their time, and their energy who win. If you're tired of being stuck in the same place, if you're fed up with seeing other people succeed while you stay in the same spot, it's time to do something about it. You gotta make the decision. Are you ready to commit? Because this isn't a game. This is your life. The choices you make today will determine where you are tomorrow. And if you don't start making moves now, you'll keep regretting it. If you keep putting it off, if you keep saying tomorrow, you'll never get there. Success doesn't wait. It's not gonna wait for you to feel motivated or inspired. If you want it, you gotta go out and take it. There's no one coming to save you. No one's going to hold your hand and walk you through the process. You have to make the choice to take control of your own life, to stop waiting for some magical moment and start creating it for yourself. If you keep doing what you're doing now, you're going to keep getting what you're getting now. If you want something different, you've got to be different. You've got to work harder, smarter, and